Hey fam, good morning. It is Monday and I thought it'd be fun to start a series of daily plan with me's. It's gonna be kind of like a daily weekly plan with me maybe. Again, Amplify Planner's a monthly, weekly, daily layout planner, so it kind of does it all in one. But I thought it'd be fun to do a Manic Monday plan with me videos. Just because Mondays are always a little crazy. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I get a little annoyed with, people that have their life together sometimes. I guess the whole, the Instagram worthiness of things sometimes where I'm just like, okay, is anyone else, feel like they're in a room that's on fire, or is it just me? That's what I'm trying to get at. So I thought it'd be fun to do a Manic Mondays where I sit down on Mondays and fill out my planner for the day. It will include some weekly planning as well, because like I said, the Amplify Planner has a weekly layout, daily layout, and a monthly layout. But I just thought it'd be fun to kind of have like a hot mess, Monday chaos, that feeling, that Monday feeling, just like, it's fine. It's okay to feel that way. I have all my stuff already in here. I was joking in my last video that I was like, all those other planner, YouTube accounts, they just always seem to have their life together and everything's all perfect and peachy and, I thought maybe becoming a planner YouTuber, that would just, it would just happen upon me, all of a sudden the sense of calm and organization would just flow down from the heavens and I would just have this perfectly organized life. And it hasn't happened yet. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where it is. I'm still waiting for it. We can all laugh, right? Sometimes that's just the best thing you can do, is just laugh at your own expense. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my tending list, which I filled out yesterday. Again, I don't tend to be a daily habit tracker person. It's just not my thing. It doesn't work for me. And it doesn't necessarily motivate me. It'd be one thing if tracking my habits daily would really motivate me. Like, it is nice. I like checking something off of a box, but I don't know. We have our things. And you know what? That's okay. You do you. That's my motto. So we have my tending list, and then I started using a Amplify Planner pocket calendar for my social media schedule. In my last video, I still left this blank. I still haven't quite decided what I want to use it for. So we're just letting that marinate a little bit more. But yeah, I'm really excited to use this as my social media calendar. I love lines and monthly layouts. It's just life-changing, let me tell you that. And so I'm excited to have this just in one spot, and I love that it just lays open flat and it's easy and it fits in my pocket calendar and I don't have to lug around a bunch of other things. So what we have to do today, we need to fill out our social media. It's mine. I need to fill out my social media tracker. I'm over here like we're doing this together. This is your planner. This is my planner. We need to fill out my social media tracker, and then I need to fill out my Monday daily spread. I didn't do it last night, I was tired. Sundays can be a little tricky. I have a lot to do on Sundays, and of course I have my coffee, because no Monday can be complete without a big cup of coffee. So let's all take a drink of our coffee, of your tea, water, whatever. And let's dive in to this Monday. So I kind of like to work from left to right when I'm filling out my planner spreads. So I'm trying something new. I'm trying these morning, afternoon, evening timeline stickers just to see how I feel about it. I don't usually have a ton that needs to be scheduled throughout the day. So a lot of the times my hourly timeline section just has my morning routine and my evening routine. Oh, and there's a cat. And that's about it. And so I'm wondering if covering up the hours just gives me a little more freedom to use this hourly timeline in a different way. In what way that is, I don't know yet. but sometimes you just have to try and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just drawing in little boxes for my morning routine and my evening routine. Now the past 2 weeks has kind of been a hot mess, and I haven't really done any morning or evening routines. I don't know what it was, if it was like Gemini season coming in hot or what, but the last half of May, I mean all of May really, was just a mess. I don't know if it was just because I had a lot on my plate because of the Passion Planner release, so that gave me a lot of things to do for Chelsea Broad Designs, as well as getting ready for a new quarter launch for Amplify Planner, if I was just like extra busy in that sense. Or if there was just, yeah, the stars aligned, the moon was off, I don't know, but May was just, it didn't happen. So I like to keep things very consistent, and I like to stick with like the same color theme. So I'm gonna pick out a green, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do a dark green or if I want to do this like sage green. Let's do the sage green. And I'm just gonna put a little shadow on these boxes. And like I said, I don't quite know what else I'm gonna fill in. Maybe I'll like write my lunch down. I don't know. Put in my breaks, or even do sort of a time tracking, but not like a very structured time tracking of like, okay, right now I'm filming a YouTube video. You know, that sort of thing. That might be fun. I might really appreciate that. Just looking back, you know, and be like, what? Again, like how I said May was kind of a mess, it would have been kind of nice to just like write everything down and be like, this is what you actually did. Look at all the things you did. Because it's easy to get to the end of the month and feel like you didn't do anything, you know, and that time just like flew by. But to be able to actually look back on your planner and be like, oh, I did things. Stuff was accomplished. I was a successful human being. It's sometimes nice. So maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, so I'm just gonna write in my morning and evening routine. And I am gonna put in like a little dot that's gonna say film Manic Monday Plan with me. Because I do think that would be a good idea to just kind of track what I do throughout the day. I like it, I like that idea. So that's really it for the hourly timeline. So we're going to move over to this middle section, and I like to use this top gray Freedom box for, let me move you, there you go, for the weather. And the weather has been very all over the place. One app I love to use for the weather is called Wonderground. It's with a W, Wonder, like W, like it's, how do you spell it? It's this little one. Right there, my phone will focus. Wonderground, W-U-N-D-E-R-G-R-O-U-N-D. And I really like it because it does hourly breakdowns, but like for the whole week. So, today is going to be cloudy. It was raining all this morning. Okay, Rayanne's just over here texting me about Amplify Planner stuff. See? Manic Monday, it's already started. So it's going to be a high of 59 today and a low of 47. Gross. It is supposed to start to warm up though, so I'm super excited for that. We do need the rain. As annoying as the rain can be sometimes, just like the cloudiness that just makes me want to drink more coffee and take a nap, and then the mud for the horse. It is really nice. I do like the rain. I just don't like when the rain hits the ground. I don't like mud. Okay, so let's work on our today's priorities. So today's priorities, I need to list the academic timelines. Okay, so that's my to-do list for right now. So far, pretty simple. It usually gets a little bit longer once I start doing things, but that works right now. Daily habits. Again, I'm not much of a daily habits person, but I do track, like, if I take my morning vitamins and my evening vitamins. So that's been my daily habits lately. And then I use my Freedom Boxes for social media. The top one's Chelsea Brown Designs, Amplify Planner, and then I use this one for like goals, like what's on my attending list that I could potentially accomplish or work on today, just to kind of keep it in my head. And then the last box is just kind of like a little brain dump section of like, hey, don't forget, just if I need to write something down to remember, or I put like an affirmation there. So the fourth one's a little flexible. Okay, and I'm just gonna do some dots really quick and go from there. Okay, so here are my Freedom Boxes listed out. I do leave some extra space if I'm posting something in a group or whatever, just to keep track of that, but I don't have that quite figured out yet since I still need to figure this section out. There is a cat. Zulu, what are you doing? Just making a ruckus, you know, doing cat things. As far as this bottom section goes, I do use it a lot of the times for just extra note-taking space, but I did use it, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. This is a good example for like a makeshift habit tracker where you like earn points. And I really liked this system. It does take a minute to fill out, so I'm kind of thinking if I just make it smaller. It doesn't need to be this complex, you know? This was like full out, very in depth, and I didn't go back the next day and even fill in everything that I did. So I'm like, maybe if I just like simplify it a little bit, it won't be so daunting of a thing. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. Maybe do like half and half. So half of this is the habit tracker space, half of this is like note-taking space. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So let me just kind of plan this out and get going, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so here's how my little habit tracker turned out. And I know you're like, Chelsea, you were just talking about how you don't do daily habits. I really don't, but I want to like daily habits. Don't we all? But I like this point system, and I like having like a weekly goal. I like the point system because I have good habits, but they're not always consistent every single day because some days are different than other days. And I have a lot of good habits already, drinking water, you know, exercising, stuff like that. But being able to get, you know, different points for a 10-minute workout versus a 20-minute workout, and then having some sort of reward at the end of the week. If I hit my weekly goal, I can buy something awesome. We can go eat ice cream. I don't know, just having something that is more than just like, hey, you have this awesome set of, or you have these awesome goals or habits already in place. Just like getting credit for the habits you already have is kind of my thing, and it's so much more rewarding to have a point system than to just like check a box off, if that makes sense. And I have marker all over my hands from the ruler. So that's why I'm doing a habit tracker, even though I'm not usually a habit tracker type of person. It just mixes it up. It changes the playing field. It's a game now instead of just me trying to create a new habit in a sense. Because a lot of these I already have as habits. Some of them are, you know, higher points than others because they're not a set habit. And I'm just rambling on and on about this. You guys get it, right? Okay. You can be a not daily habit tracker person, and this could be fun for you. So if you're not a daily habit tracker person, try it. And maybe you'll like it. I don't know. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, so now we just need to fill out the social media tracker. Oh, we're gonna have a cat visit us. Any guesses? Any guesses which cat it is? Come here. Cat. Come here. Maybe I can bribe you with my coffee. Hey, you with the fur. It's an Echo. Echo, say hello. Say hello. Yeah. How are you doing this morning? Thank you for making an appearance. So I have 5 cats, by the way, if anyone's kept up on any of this. So I have Echo, who you just saw. Zulu, she's an orange tabby. Charlie, he's white with tabby spots. Delta, he's gray. He usually likes to make an appearance. He usually is hanging out with me, but everyone else is downstairs, so that might be where he is. And then Hercules, he's a long hair orange tabby. So those are the kitties that could potentially make an appearance in any of these videos. So today you get to be blessed by Echo's presence. Okay, so let's go ahead and you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip to my social media thing from, not last week because I didn't fill it out last week. From the week before, and I'm just gonna take a picture of it with my phone so then I don't have to flip back and forth. Little planner hack right there, and I can just leave my phone open and know what I'm doing. Sometimes I hate having to flip back and forth. And I'm going to take this and fold it in half like that and put my little pencil guard under that one page. Okay, so now I'm going to draw in my lines, and these are just separating the different social media categories. So Instagram, the different Facebook groups, YouTube, etc. And I do 2 lines deep because it just gives me more room to write. I think, I want to say, I'm not going to count it right now because I am rulering, that there's 18 lines. When designing this free download, I tried to think of literally every single social media platform you would ever post on. And the highest number I came up with was 18. There are 18 different social media platforms you could post in, which is a lot. So that way, you know, if you have that many, you have enough lines for all of that. Or, you know, you can double up on some. Like, what if you do 2 Instagram posts a day and then 16 posts in other groups? You can just kind of customize it. And then it was funny, we're getting ready to release a new batch of freebies. And one of the things I wanted to come out with was like a school schedule for those that, like, you know, are students. Like, you can just write down like almost like a weekly layout, but just like, okay, this is, and just color block when each class was. And I was looking up just like examples, because sometimes, you know, I need some inspiration. So I was just on Pinterest seeing like what other people did to track their school schedules, and a lot of them look just like this, except it doesn't have this category over here. It just has an hourly timeline, and they just color block it that way. And I was like, huh. So you could totally use this free digital download as a school schedule tracker as well. I just didn't think of it when I was designing it. Okay, I'm gonna give that just a couple seconds to dry. It should dry pretty quick because this pen is a quick drying pen. So I'm gonna get my colors. So Amplify Planner is always this periwinkle blue mild liner, and then Chelsea Brown Designs is this coral mild liner. And it looks like the last 3 are Amplify Planners. I'm just gonna color these in periwinkle. That was a pretty good freehand straight line draw. Boom. Okay, now let's fill this bad boy out. I'm gonna grab my pocket calendar and we will get going. It's not going to be completely full because this is something that I'll kind of do throughout the day, but you'll get the general idea. Okay, so that's everything filled out for that for right now. like I said, the rest of it will get filled out today, but at least what I have in my pocket calendar is in there, so I can reference that as well. It is a little repetitive, I get that, but sometimes that's what I need, is repetitive. So here's, yeah, my little daily layout so far for the day. Just kind of do a quick reference on anything I need to put in over here, but I was kind of flipping back and forth while I was filling out my Monday, so everything here should be already over here. And yeah, this is it. You know, like I said, it'll get filled out even more throughout the day, but this is kind of how I spend my crazy manic Mondays. Let me know if Mondays are crazy for you too, if you're on board for the Manic Monday train like I am. You know, life's just crazy sometimes, and that's okay. You're not alone. It's crazy for me too. So I will see you guys next time, and if there's anything you'd like me to cover on a future Manic Monday, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys later. Bye!